get flagged for monetized.
I think we're live. I think.
Oh, hey, what'd I miss?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. Cool. I didn't know if we were live.
That's why I said start them off when I had to go.
We got Dean Stewart versus Kyle Cook.
We do. In fact, we've got a big shoe for you tonight. We got Kyle Cook and Dean Stewart. The winner will take on Jeremy Ciccone. The winner will take on Brady Adler. And our number 1 seed tonight, Chad Morris.
Yeah, this is going to be a good step ladder.
Yes.
Very good. Actually, I think, yeah, everybody's scratched.
Yeah, they are.
Is that the first time that's happened in this? Since you did the step ladder? It's got to be, I think.
Might be. So, while we are putting everything together here,
Kyle off to a
ask everybody to do me a favor and hit the share button. Please and thank you. We want to share this to as many places as possible.
Okay. That ball.
Little timeout in the action for a ball return.
Just want to let everybody know, Kyle said he threw that so good it went through the curtain.
Oh, boy.
So that ball must have hit pretty hard.
It was rolling around in the alley behind the center.
Yeah. If anybody saw last week, he is throwing the same ball that he threw last week. He did try a black hammer roll. I think that's what you guys have, or the EBI Brunswick guys have. I'm sorry.
Smoother one, yeah.
Yeah. But he looks like he balled up and went to a hero solid, maybe a little left. I think Dean's throwing a reality, I believe.
We do have a couple more gadgets in the booth tonight. Brad Bridges is here with us again. Hello, Brad.
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Good, good. And Rick also on the mic.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Brad's got a mic that he can walk around and talk to folks.
Oh, yeah.
He may interrupt somebody in the middle of their approach if he gets a chance.
Wait till Kyle throws a bad shot and I'll go talk to him.
Yep.
All right.
Definitely.
Nice recovery there by Dean. So this is our Wednesday Hump Day Sweeper at Coleraine Bowl. We do this every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. I put a bounty out there. First time we get to 50 bowlers, I will personally kick in $250 myself into the prize fund.
Shoot.
Tell your buddies, bring a friend.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, $40 on a recreation pattern. And if you're fortunate enough to win, you get to take your picture with this really cool belt that we have now.
Just want to let you guys know it is way cooler than a WWE belt. FYI.
Yes, Andrea, he did win some money. It was a little better than a senior catcher this week.
Oh, wow, that ball actually held. Yeah, Dean, he's going to take that and run. It was pretty far inside. It kind of felt like it was Brad, how did you feel like the lanes were compared to last week? Did you think they were close?
I honestly played them the same as I did last week. I think the difference I saw this week was it was harder to kick the corners out.
Correct. Yeah.
Last week, my ball struck a lot more. But this week I felt like I hit the pocket more.
Yeah.
But it was just hard to get the corner pin out.
Yeah. I felt like they hooked. I feel like they hooked more. Like you had to shape it more this week. Last week you could play a little bit straighter. This one you definitely had to hook them a little bit.
This week it was 3 feet shorter than last week.
Really? Well, there you go.
So 41.
Yeah, 3 feet short.
Last week was 44. This is 41.
Oh.
And it was 11.5 to 1. So it literally was a stripe of blue oil down the middle, and very little on the outside. If we had blue oil, we don't have blue oil.
That would be super cool.
It would be, but really messy.
It had to be a maintenance nightmare.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, Kyle.
That lane does look like it's a little bit kind of wet dry.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we were talking about last week.
I bowled on that pair earlier, and that was my second pair, and that was actually the first pair. I saw the left lane was actually a little bit tighter.
That's what yep.
It looks like the left lane is a little tighter for Kyle.
Yeah.
So.
And Dean actually threw a shot. The last shot he threw on the left lane, he actually missed probably a good margin on left, and the ball just skated completely down the lane. So definitely looks like it's the tighter of the two lanes.
Well, we do want to welcome our sponsor, too. We got a sponsor for every week for the entire summer, Wellman Construction. Oh, boy.
That was a good shot.
Yes.
That was a very good shot.
There was zero deflection on that ball going through the pins. Chris Wellman and Wellman Construction putting up $100 each week. And Call Your Pavey and KP tournaments, they've added $500 to the finals. So bowlers, we're going to have close to $1,000 in the finals when it's all said and done. And all you got to do is come in a bowl handful of these, and you can get to your 12 points. And we still have 6 more weeks of qualifying before the finals.
That's a lot of weeks.
Speaking of, how many points did I get from my 7th place finish there?
Oh, dear Lord.
I was trying to sneak into this. 4? I think last week I got 3.
Yeah.
All right, so
another week you're there.
Is these the only 2 weeks you bowled?
Yes.
Oh, creeping up there. Next week, never know, Brad's going to be the number 1 seed in the step ladder.
If you're the number 1 seed in the step ladder, you're automatically going to make the finals at that point because you'll have enough points. You'll have 5 right there. So
boom.
That's 12.
Brad, that's your goal next week.
Or if you
strike a bunch.
Or if you shoot 300, or if you shoot 800, you get automatically 2 extra points. To win the tournament, you get 10.
Nice.
So, yeah, Kyle put together quite a few last week.
Thank you.
Himself. And that was the first time Kyle was here last week and made the finals all in the same week. So, but we're glad to see him come back. And
he told me he had 840 and 850. I think that's what it was.
Yes. He had 2 800s.
Ton.
Well, and then he came in here Sunday night on something that was just grossly hard. 46 feet, and it was almost dead flat. 1.8 to 1 and shoots 812.
I just want to point out, I'm very glad I chopped brackets with Kyle on Sunday because I was the only 700 and he was the only 800, so
yeah,
it worked out really well. Kyle's got the front 5. He's got a good lead right now.
Yeah, I would imagine this weekend coming up, we've got the Coleraine Open that Kyle and I put on together. I would imagine a lot of bowlers are happy that Kyle's not going to be bowling in that and working it.
Yeah, he's on a roll right now. He won last night. And
he won last night polking. He's won 2 or 3 times here in the last 2 weeks, and then shot 3 800s in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's that lane.
Talked earlier. I think that lane is just a pinch tight down lane.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I definitely think it's the tighter of the 2 lanes for sure. But Kyle let Dean back in the match a little bit. Kyle's still doing all right. He's gonna be up. He's gonna be up about 20 or 30.
So, Andrea, are you planning on coming down?
She needs to.
I just jumped over to the YouTube side. We've got a gentleman from California, Gerald Serrell, is watching from California.
Yeah.
Hi, Gerald. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello from the East Coast.
Oh, we got a yes dear.
Who said that?
shuttle 2 people down here next week. Might as well pick Rick up on the way.
Hey, why you gotta be like that?
It's going to save you some gas. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. Oh, funny. Very funny, guys. You guys need to take care of the younger crowd.
We do here.
She says she's in.
Yep.
Kyle, don't look at me.
Oh, boy.
Dean's going up for a double right now. That's pretty... Yeah, that lane is definitely tighter. Definitely. You can see that ball just barely make it. But giving a quick shout out to Kyle. I'll drive myself. I'm a big girl. Oh, wow. Take that, Brad.
That is something that Rick is not going to be able to say.
No, why? But give a quick shout out for Kyle. I think this is the fourth annual Korean Open.
Yep, it is.
There's how many shifts are on Friday?
There's one shift Friday night.
One shift Friday night, and then there's
7:30, and then there are
four on Saturday. So
Yep.
you got 5 chances to make it.
8:30, 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 8 o'clock.
Yep. And then
qualifying squads, and yeah, go ahead.
It's $80 bucks, I think, the entry. I think 70 for the re-entry.
Yep.
Lot of every year that he has this, there's a ton of really, really good bowlers. So even if you're not bowling and you just want to spectate, this is one of the weekends that you need to come to Korean. Just watch all the talent. But hey, if you're here, you might as well bowl too.
Sure.
So
we've got a hotel deal set up with the Quality Inn out there in Forest Park, giving you $69 rooms if you're in town.
ooh, that's not bad at all.
No. You just got to call out there, 825-9600, 513-825-9600. Give them your name, let them know, and give them the code L69.
Quick plug.
And they're going to give you $69. That's half price rooms just for coming to bowl tournament at Colerain Bowl.
That's a really good deal.
Yeah. Oof. The ball was charging awful hard there at the end. Since we didn't announce the pattern all week, we might as well do it now.
Wait, for what?
For this.
Oh, dang it, I thought you were talking about the Korean Open.
Well, that's
Man.
we announced that pattern.
it's
39 feet.
Oh, see, I didn't see that either.
That's what it's
I
called.
really need to keep up on this stuff.
It's called 39 feet.
How many mils? Did you guys say how many mils?
It's called 39 feet.
Okay.
That's how you get it.
That's all I'm getting.
Well, we thought that was a tighter lane, but he maybe cut
See,
that one a little.
I think
he
that's
grabbed
what-
a handful on that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what we were talking about last week with the whole wet dry thing. I think that lane is
We
pretty,
did discuss that last week.
yeah, pretty wet dry.
Rick had a little education on wet dry for everybody. Explained
Oh
it very
yeah.
well. Or the cliff is what the kids say.
Yep.
It's crazy kids.
New school. What does the old school say? What do the old guys call that?
Wet, dry.
Wet dry. See, we call it cliffed,
Over, under.
shimmed, over under.
The old guys call it a house shot.
All right, so Kyle is, barring a disaster, he's going to go ahead and move on. So he can still strike out for 279. Dean can only get to 225.
Andrea Kyle is not mic'd up for lots of reasons. Here's a quick look at the score.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I was supposed to be in the controls.
Come on, Brad. God. Oh, my goodness. He is giving it some stank at the bottom. He was scared of what he might say. 100%.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Where is Scott?
That's what I was just thinking. Where is Scott?
Oh, he's back behind the desk. This is a family-friendly program. That is correct, Scott. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Lauren Page checking in.
Hey, Lauren.
Don't worry. All right, so Kyle's going to move on, and he is taking on Ciccone, I believe. Jeremy?
It will be Jeremy Ciccone.
Yep. That will be a good match. Everybody that made the step ladder is very, very good. Even the guys who that didn't make it, that just cashed. Blaine finished 6th. Blaine Arms finished 6th. I don't know how much he missed it by.
Sounds like Kyle made a ball change
Say
here.
10 or so?
8 pins.
8 pins. And then
Brad Bridges only missed by 13.
yeah, senior back there. He only missed by 13. Oh, I think we're going to do a quick interview with Kyle.
So I
real
got
quick.
Kyle here. We're going to talk to him over here. What are you seeing out there right now, Kyle?
Pretty playable. Definitely have to go more left to right this week than last week.
Is that left lane tighter for you? It looks like it from back here.
It's tighter, but it also hooks more, which is I think it's why it's tighter. It's forcing me, the early friction forces me further left on that lane, and it's also more cliffed up. So when I move further left, there's also more of a puddle on the left lane than the right lane.
When you say cliff, do you mean wet dry for the old people?
Wet dry, yeah. I believe you touched on that last week.
Exactly. We were just discussing that, so glad you brought it to our attention. Thank you.
No problem.
That keeps up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, we got Jeremy Ciccone coming in. Nice run tonight by Dean Stewart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very nice bowling. I think Kyle did bring up a good point, though. That left lane, you have to get forced further left, and it does give you guys or give the pair a puddle of hold kind of thing, which factors in that hold. Cliffed, or old people say it, over under, wet dry, whatever you want to call it.
Watch it with this old people stuff.
Listen, I'm not I'm not bashing you guys. You guys are the elders. How old are you guys?
How old am I?
Yeah,
Probably could be your dad. How old are you?
I am 26.
I could be your dad.
Oh my goodness. How old are you?
I will be 54
could be my dad.
in a couple months.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir.
No way.
Yeah.
You know what? I could tell it by your gray. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You can't find no gray hair.
Brad, how old are you?
I am 47.
Dear Lord. We're so young, Kyle.
What's this? Oh, Lord, Andrea. Do gotta say, Andrea and Brad brought me some nice treats from the Dayton Dragons game. I saw on the feed, they're on Facebook, they were there, and I said, hey, snag me a jersey while you're out there.
And
then
we
they started shopping and sent me pictures, and I said, you guys really don't have to do that.
Oh, we actually did, and we contemplated between sizes because Todd gave us 2 sizes, and I went with the smaller one, and then he finally texted back and said he wanted the bigger one, so
Yeah.
I had to go back into the store and exchange it, but it was all good.
Well, see, I didn't know all that story.
You're looking good, Todd. I was going to get the smaller one.
But, but jerseys you don't mind to
Yeah.
have a little bigger like that.
Yeah.
Not going to have them tucked in, and maybe if it's cold outside, Laney can hide inside of it and stay
There you go.
warm. So, but I appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you.
All right, Jeremy's electing to have Kyle start. I would imagine we're going to see lots of strikes the rest of the night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure these two have made a step ladder or two in your building.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're going to be doing this weekend for the Coleraine Open. I know we were talking about it earlier. Got the 5 qualifying squads, the top 20%. They'll make it out of each squad. So each squad,
Okay.
the top 20% automatically go over to
Sunday.
for the finals.
Gotcha.
Then you're going to bowl 5 more games on Sunday. Pins drop. And then 5 more games on Sunday. And then we cut the field in half at that point. And you're going to bowl 5 more games. And the top 5 total pinfall on Sunday. They're your top 5 for the step ladder. And last year it was loaded with a bunch of studs. I would imagine this week's going to
I kind of looked at the roster a little bit that Kyle had posted. There's some studs coming out of town.
Yeah.
Go back to the first frame here. Kyle actually, I don't know if you guys noticed, is really lofting the ball now.
Yeah, I was just talking to him about that. Because the lanes are cliffed, he kind of wants the ball to get over the front part of the lane so it doesn't kind of burn up. And also, too, with him lofting it, he's also hitting it a little bit more. But he looks like he has a really good look on that lane now. And that, I believe, personally, my opinion, you guys could probably vouch for this, but I think that's the harder lane of the two.
19.
As the left lane, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that wet dry that we were talking about, I won't make the comment, but the wet dry.
Over under. Oh, Jeremy can't get the 4 to fall. Head pin sneaks behind it. I'm sitting here looking up at the TV, and they're bowling up in Portland, Maine right now. The ladies are bowling from Portland, Maine, and I've been in that place before. Brad, have you been there?
I have not been there. You went there a couple years back.
2 years ago. I'll tell you
That would
what,
look so
I
much
need to
fun.
put that on the bucket list.
that needs
Yes.
to go on your list. And
For sure.
If you ever say you're going to go, I'll go too.
I know Dave Waka always talks about that place. I mean, he just said it's a awesome atmosphere to be there.
Oh, it's amazing. It's the best atmosphere of bowling in my.
Hey, you guys actually took a vacation winter, didn't you?
We did. Spent the entire week up there with our friends at Bowler X.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, and Lee and Krista, and
There was a lot of people there. A lot of
we
people
were
from
right
Bullard.
there on the side, standing right next to the lane, and oh boy,
That's a little nasty messenger. That guy never gets a hit, does he?
Nope.
No.
Never gets a hit. He splits the 8-9 every time. Psych. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, Brad, while you're here and you're messing with this, we're gonna have to have you figure out how to do the instant replay.
Oh, we could play around with it. I'm sure
There's
we
an
can figure it
instant
out.
replay on this, and I just, not that I can't figure it out, I just haven't
I
tried.
don't really have the time right now.
I haven't tried. Not lying.
My goodness.
Yeah, that one might have been a little much there.
Yeah.
I believe I heard him say under his breath, well, that one hooked too much.
Yeah. I think I heard that also.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a chance.
All right.
He's still not doing too bad. If anybody is bowling ball wise, Saucony is throwing an oldie but a goodie from Motive, a Sigma Sting from Motive, and then Kyle is still throwing that Hero Style, but he did give that raw hammer a try the last couple shots of the last game.
Well, those raw hammers look really good though for
They
the,
do.
for the buck. Big bang for your buck right there.
A lot of bang for the buck.
Yep.
I just actually got another one that came yesterday, I believe. And we'll draw a little different than the first one.
The black one or
The black one. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, the black one, yes. Anytime you have a black bowling ball as an option, that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really
boy.
good shot.
Yeah, we definitely need to shout out our other sponsors as part of all of the tournaments here. Of course, we got the TMT Bowling, Stream TV. We do as much as we can to put out there, where we can't do it all without the help of our sponsors like Wellman Construction and KP Tournaments helping out. And then, of course, our friends at BOWLIFI. We're doing the winner gets a jersey for every sweeper that we have now. And then EBONITE. I can't say enough about EBONITE and what they've done for me, and for a lot of us folks. They're a great group of folks, and if somebody comes in and bowls one of my tournaments and they win here, and they win using an EBONITE ball, provided you're not a staff player, we're going to give you another EBONITE ball free of charge.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So it's
Very
a
nice.
nice little perk, and you know, Dave Watka and dealings with Brad and whatnot, they've always helped me out with anything that I've ever needed. So
Yeah, he's a
very
super nice
appreciative,
guy.
very appreciative of the group of folks that I get to work with the Brunswick brand and EBONITE.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everything you do for bowling, Todd.
I'm certainly proud to have them here as a sponsor.
Yeah, you definitely give us something to bowl every week.
I'm getting roasted in these comments.
Yes, you
Right?
are.
Thank God it's not me for
Nathaniel
once.
Lee. Is that a friend of yours or just somebody that knows you?
He's a friend. He actually bowl around him, and he helps Sheldon Short out in the shop in there in Dayton. He's a good dude. Just had a baby.
Nice.
So congratulations, Nate.
Yeah, congratulations.
Looks like Kyle wants the
Yep.
hammer raw. That's slowed it down quite a bit.
Yeah, that ball does look really good.
Yes.
It does.
There's a shot of the scoreboard right there. Kyle the 75 in the fourth, strike up in the fifth. Jeremy is strike spare through the first four.
Like Jeremy's giving the heater to him tonight.
Yep. Throwing the heater. I think Mr. Wack is in Portland, Maine right now, isn't he?
He is in there, yes.
Oh, is he? Oh, cool.
He's working.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure there's lots of work to take care of in that bowling center up there.
I like how the ladies have an opportunity to go there too. That's a pretty cool deal for them.
Oh,
That was a good double
talk
by
about a heater.
Sakoni.
Yeah, I got to be quick on the trigger here to switch cameras because he is firing it down there.
Pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot.
Kyle's
Better
gonna
shot there.
Going to stay with the hero solid on the right lane and the
Yeah.
hammer raw on the left lane.
Yeah, he wrapped 10 the last time on the right lane. It wasn't a bad shot at all. Just
It may come down to him getting to throw his extra shots on the 10th frame here on that right lane.
Yep.
That's
Absolutely.
a better lane for him.
Yep. I think it's gonna be a better lane for anybody, really.
That would be a strategy Jeremy had that would maybe backfire.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, boy.
That was a little bit more up the lane, I thought.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys saw it. It wasn't a
Yeah,
lot, but it was just a couple that it went just
Yeah,
a little bit
that ball
further.
he's throwing, it's a lower def ball, higher RG, so
Isn't that like a weaker? Isn't that your guys' weakers ball?
It's like a lower mid price ball.
Yeah.
It's equivalent to like the vibes were.
Oh,
at
okay.
that price
Okay.
point.
That was a really good line back in the day. Not back in the day, but years ago.
Back before everybody used the word cliffed. Oh, boy. I think Jeremy's just got the extra ball speed. He can play the dry a little longer and not get the overreaction on what's out there right now.
Yeah, it's kind of what I did last week. Just going kind of up and at him.
I did do that last week. That's right.
Yeah. I tried to do it this week, and
How'd it go?
it did not work very well. It did not work.
You saw Kyle hook it and decided you wanted to hook it, and
Yep.
then that little fry out and moved
Yeah.
right and gave it the heater.
I think I missed.
Ooh.
Actually, 3 games last week, and 3 games I missed twice, and one of them was on a fill ball. That's a lot of striking. But yeah, you couldn't do that this week, for me at least. Me this week, you kind of had to hook up a little bit, kind of like what Kyle's doing. See if Kyle can. Yeah, a little flat time there.
That's what we talked about earlier. Just difference from last week to this week is just you couldn't miss it at the bottom because you would flat 10
Yep.
easily.
Yep. All right, so Kyle can still strike out for 211. It's still.
He's going to need some help.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of a chance, but he definitely needs some help.
Did just hop over to YouTube. There's quite a crowd watching over there and quite a few comments. And We got Steven 60 from Tennessee checking in. Hello, Steven. And somebody asked if they're bowling on burn because Kyle's lofting the ball. So what they're bowling on, it was just a 4-game qualifier. They did use this pair of lanes throughout all 4 games, and then the step ladder's always on this pair. So yeah, they've had a few games on it, but not like a normal 5-on-5 league night. There was 3 people, 4 people on a pair going through and moving. So, but yeah, this pair can be a little tricky sometimes. And that being said, certain patterns, and this is just a recreation shot sweeper on Wednesday nights. And when the outsides get a little cooked like that, you got to get in and maybe give it a little air every now and then, which is what he's doing.
Sacconi's kind of doing the same thing too, just not as much. But that's what Sacconi and Kyle both kind of loft the ball a little bit. But yeah, the idea of it is to get it over the front part of the lane so it doesn't burn up.
Yes.
In the fronts. So I can store all that energy down lane. But like we were talking about, with the lanes being how they are, it's very wet, dry. So it's just trying to find that happy medium, and Sacconi can do it with ball speed.
Yeah, there's several ways to combat it, and that's just
that's what I did last week, just ball speed, and then there's certain times where what Kyle's doing and what Brady's probably going to be doing in the next match, just kind of going around him, per se.
Almost saw 5-7-10 there for a second. I don't know if you guys caught that.
I didn't see it. Big fella was in the way, but that rolled really good for Sacconi.
Hello, Will Bates. How are you, buddy?
Oh, shoot. Chill, Will.
He's in there. Where'd he go?
Where is it?
Oh,
there he is.
Chill 24 Will. Yeah, I think Kyle just got stuck in between here in this game, no matter what.
What do kids call that these days when you're trapped?
Handcuffed.
Handcuffed? Like bowling in a
Or
telephone
trapped.
booth? Have you heard bowling in
Yeah,
a telephone
bowling in a
booth?
telephone,
Okay.
yep. Yeah, I've used that before.
That's one from back in the day. So.
Yep. Where you feel like you have 3 boards and you see people around you striking like crazy.
All right, Kyle finishes 199, Jeremy 239. And coming up now, we are going to see Mr. Brady
Stud.
Adler. And this kid is something special to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can get us some rolls. I know there a month or two ago. And they weren't easy in here, and I don't know what I can't remember what he had, but he
shot 840 in qualifying, and then 820 his next 3 on a 35-foot pattern.
I just want
nobody else bowled good.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know. I think me, Collier, and Jalen kind of have some sort of click with that. We actually had Brady drinking some Mick Ultras at Reds games. Kind of got him loosened up
Was
before
that
the
that
Reds.
day?
Yeah,
There's a bunch of guys came in.
Yeah.
Well, when they got back from the Reds game, I said, well, and Brady was signing up, and I said, Brady, you're going to have to win to pay for those couple beers you guys are drinking.
Yeah, they're expensive down there. They are expensive.
I haven't been there in a couple of years. It used to be, what, $9 a pop or something?
Yeah, so I think me and Brady, we accidentally got like a tall boy or something like that. It was like 14 and some change or something like that.
What about the Reds right now? They're playing some baseball right now. And there's a lot of really, really good young bowlers in town, but this kid definitely falls right in with one of the best young bowlers in the city. Rick, I didn't even see you get up. You got another drink sitting in front of you, and
You gotta know people.
People drop off pizza.
You gotta
to
know
him.
people, man.
Act like you work here, so
Used to.
yeah. I'm gonna step out here for a minute. You guys can get this one started, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Rick, in between your pizza chews.
Boy.
Yeah, I expect this to be a lot of strikes thrown in this match.
Yeah, both these guys can produce the ball speed. I think that's what kind of got Kyle trapped there. His rev is high, but he couldn't get the ball down the lane, especially in that left lane.
Yep. Good Lord. Ball's going through the pins with some authority, ladies and gentlemen.
See if we can get some words with Mr. Kyle Cook here in a few minutes. I'm sure he'll step in with us. He's probably letting the demons in his head go away for a few minutes.
He bowled all right tonight.
He did bowl well. He's bowling well.
Yeah, he didn't
He's bowling
strike
a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he did not strike as much as he did last week, but he definitely struck plenty. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here with Brady and Ciccone. Not sure which one's going to start first. Brady does have the choice of lanes. If I had put a bold move, I think Brady's going to start on the left lane. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is why I'm wrong.
Jeremy's going to start. Probably the right thing to do.
Yeah. I thought that last shot kind of confused Brady a little bit, but I think Ciccone's actually ball changing. I'm pretty sure.
He did switch to a different ball later in the match.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think he threw it on his fill ball. It's pretty good. I think that's a Forge Fire, I think. Yeah, it's a Forge Fire from Motive. Oh, really? I forgot Ciccone's going to Vegas, so he's got a bunch of his balls going out to Vegas right now. And Brady, I believe, is throwing a 900 Global Zen, which if anybody is on Roto Grip, Storm, 900 Global staff, that ball is an absolute monster.
I have a buddy of mine that with that Zen, Sheldon Short. I think he had 7 300s in March with it.
Yeah.
And like 3 or 4 800s with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just insane. I've never seen anybody have that many scores in one month with the same exact ball.
Ball's so good. And obviously he probably bowled pretty well too.
He
but
bowled well.
That
but
ball,
there was something special about it.
Yeah. That ball. Oh. We're going to go ahead and re-spot that real quick. Yeah, something special about that Zen, though. Everybody that I've seen throw it, you can do a lot of different things with it, even though it's a kind of a quicker ball. But you can throw it on shorter patterns. You can throw it on longer patterns.
There's another term for the kids. Quick.
Quick, yes. What do you guys call it?
Well, back in the day, it was like balls that were flippy.
Flippy.
I never did like those balls that were flippy myself.
Yeah, I work at Northwest, and I was actually talking to people that were asking about balls, and I'm like, yeah, this one's a lot quicker. Then I realized I'm like, more angular, because I don't know if they know what that means. Or slower, as we call them. Smoother balls, we call them slower. Different lingos.
Hey, Mom and Dad are watching on YouTube.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Someone said this is going to be a good match.
Yeah.
Something I was thinking about
For sure.
in this match. You saw Kyle and Dean with their philosophy, and they're a little slower with the ball. And they hook it more, and they have to try to combat that. And then you have Jeremy, who was just throwing seeds down there, and just overcoming the pattern with all the speed.
Yep.
This kid's got a little of both.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how when Chad steps in here, because Chad is going to be way different than the rest of those guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Chad's a very different bowler.
He's a different
He's
guy.
almost. He's more of your, your down and in type players, I guess you would say, kind of old school.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody heard that in the mic, but Brady said they changed a lot in 3 shots. Because he 3-6-10 the first ball practice, and then he went high on the right lane off of pretty good shots, I would say. So Sacconi's actually throwing 2-room balls. He's throwing that motives thing on the right lane, and then he switched to that forge fire on the left lane, which actually makes sense because the forge fire, I believe, is the stronger of the two.
That's a stronger ball.
Yeah, so it kind of blends out that over-under.
Cliff.
Cliff. But it blends that out better because it's a stronger ball, so it's going to be more rounder shape down lane. I don't even think it's a word. More round down lane, which, as you saw right there, yeah.
That's something that's new that you kids have created, shape.
We're creating all this different lingo.
All these crazy kids. Well, back in our day.
Back in the day.
All we had was LT-48s and yellow dots.
Yep. I wish I was back in the day. I've heard a lot of fun stories about bowling.
24-foot pattern.
Yeah.
There's Brady starting in front of the ball return, taking a...
Oh, that's got a hook. I was wrong.
You were wrong.
I was dead wrong. I thought that was not going to hook at all.
On the scoreboard, though, it's a solid 10.
There's your scores, Andrea.
Uh-oh. We got a big fella sighting. That was a really good shot by Brady.
Really good shot.
Really good shot.
We have Kyle Cookie just stepped in the booth here. I'm going to ask him a question here. So, what happened there toward the end of that game? It looks like you lost the lanes.
The left lane got even tighter than it was in the first match. And, I 10-pinned a couple times on the right lane. I thought I had the right lane pretty well pegged, but Jeremy's just able to play straighter, and when you can play straighter on 19 and 20, you strike more on 19 and 20. So.
Kyle, I didn't strike that much last week playing straight.
The person you bowled played straighter.
This is actually a true statement. Very true statement.
Another good showing by you. You've been on a roll lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the balls are striking a lot. Hero solid striking a lot. Everything's striking a lot. I think everybody should go out and drill up some of the great products we have at Hammer Bowling.
Had to get his little plug in.
There are lots of them to
Dave,
look
if you're
at.
watching this, I love you.
So, for both you old folks in the booth, did you guys ever start that far left?
I did, but I'm left-handed.
Oh,
Touché.
I forgot about that. I forgot. Brad probably didn't start that far left.
I used to be able to play in there.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to play it in there tonight.
When Brad curves it, he throws his whole shoulder at it, like elbow towards the pins and everything.
Good running start at it.
Yeah.
Deep lunge.
You have your phone with you, Kyle? Do you have the Uber app?
Do you have what?
The Uber app. All right, back to the action here.
Yes.
Jeremy's on the front 5, and Brady's shoot 270.
My
Big shot there.
Goodness gracious.
Scott. Scott's picking on us.
He's picking on us?
He's also taking pictures of us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This,
I'm so shocked. I don't want to write my book. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. So, since we have Kyle in the booth here, what's going on this weekend?
Coleraine Open this weekend, baby.
Coleraine
I get to
Open!
take my competitor hat off and put my tournament director hat on. Co-tournament director hat. With T-Money to our left here.
can't wait.
So what?
Ask me what SWAT times are.
Yeah, go ahead and run us by what starts Friday.
Yep, we got a qualifying squad Friday night at 7 p.m. We have 4 qualifying squads Saturday at 8:30 a.m. bright and early. Bring coffee. Noon.
Lots of coffee.
4 p.m. and 8 p.m. 1 and 5 off of each squad make it to the Sunday Cashers round.
Ooh, a little
You got some
flat
added
7.
prize money in there, don't you?
$2,000. If you've seen one of my million posts on Facebook, $2,000 added. $80 entry, $70 re-entry. It's gonna be a lot of money up for grabs for that low of an entry fee, right, Todd?
Absolutely. Yeah. $1,900 for the winner, $100 free entry into another tournament, plus this really cool trophy that's going to be here.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it floating around.
It's pretty sick. She's a beauty.
I got to remember to pick that up tomorrow. You might want to text me.
Todd gets all the credit for that one. Whoever wins, thank him for the trophy.
So Saccone flat 10 a couple times. Let's see if Brady can get back. Take the lead back. Oh.
Well, that was a great shot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
about as.
We were talking about this, sir. Oh, sorry. Let you go
It's
ahead.
okay. No, that was about as animated as you're going to see Brady right
Yeah,
there.
for sure. Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier, Rick and I, a little bit when we first started. Did you notice the corner pin's a little tougher to get out this week than last week? Coming from the guy that shot 11 20s.
They were tougher to get out, but like characteristically at Coleraine, the more you have to curve them, righties can run into some carry issues.
Yeah.
Where last week our angles were much tighter, so the balls had a lot more energy going through the pin deck because our angles weren't nearly as steep as they had to be this week to strike.
Yeah.
We got steep last week. We either 210 or 3610. This week, if you threw it up the lane like you did last week, you were probably going to go through the face.
Yeah, I think Todd said last week's pattern was 44 feet.
Yes.
And this week was 47 feet. So that explain it.
No, this was 41.
This is 41, I'm sorry, shorter.
Yeah, it definitely seems shorter because you had to project your angles open a little more. I don't know if Rick can attest to that. I know you were curving them quite a bit too, Brad. So,
Yeah.
for a tweener.
I was curving them because my rev rate is all of 360.
Revolutions? Yeah.
Revolution? Yeah, that's one thing that Brady doesn't lack is revolutions.
No, it does not.
Good shot by Brady.
I want Brady to strike, but he has like the quickest turnarounds when he doesn't strike, a little spinaroo.
Yep.
I don't ever root for that, but I love animation in bowling. I think more people need to be more animated.
Kyle, aren't you more animated?
Do you want me to be more
Kidding?
animated?
Absolutely.
I just want you to get the wireless mic on you. That's all I want.
It's like Looney Tune land upstairs in my brain while I bowl. So I don't think anybody wants to hear these demons.
Well, I
10.
think they do. Who wants to hear Kyle cook on the wireless mic next time he's in the step ladder?
My
Raise your
God. There's going to be 75 followers just from that comment.
Put your hand up in the live stream. We want to see hands up in Facebook and YouTube if you want Kyle Cook mic'd up.
All right, so let's see if Saccone can get the 10 out on this one. He's flat 10 3 times now. Yeah, still throwing 2 different balls. That was a pretty good shot.
All right, just a big shot for Brady. He's got still got 249 on paper.
Yep.
And he's going to have to do that. Pin count's going to be important here, too. Jeremy's got 257 left.
I have some great friends in the chat. I just want to let everybody know that. There's some real great friends in the chat.
Yes.
Be sure to say something nice about each one of you while I'm bowling with the live mic on. You get what you ask for around here. I'm a giver.
Hump's got short 3 hands up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
That's nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, that was about as good as you could throw, really. It's not very often that Brady misses a messenger.
Yeah, Robert, you are correct. Over here on YouTube, that was sick.
All right, so Brady still has an outside chance. He can still get to 229. Jeremy can get to. Well, he would need a mark then.
Yes.
So Brady needs all of them, the last 3 in the 10th, to pretty much force Ciccone to mark.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
That one hurt me back there.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, the replay's even worse. Watching it back again.
Yeah.
I just saw it on tape delay, and it was. Oh. 4-pin was dancing.
How hard would that have been right there for you just to go up and make the spare like that with not losing any composure, making your spare, just getting ready for the next shot?
You said lose composure.
No, I wasn't
wasn't
saying
gonna
anything about
happen.
lose composure.
Are we talking like 10th frame after a L? Like what are we
Correct.
Oh, I'm throwing at 100 miles an hour. I'm gonna try to throw it through the curtain.
And this, folks, is why he's not mic'd up.
Exactly. I'm a part-timer on the mic.
Brady just bowled a unbelievable 217 game.
Yeah, that was pretty good, 217.
Uh-oh. Kyle's doing a sideline interview with, if he can track him down.
Oh, he's going to do a sideline interview with Brady?
Kyle Cook here. We're not on camera, but I'm putting my arm around him. I'm here with Brady Adler. Brady, what'd you see out there on this title match pair versus every other pair tonight?
Well, they were definitely hooking a lot. I struck every ball in my before we started. So, and then I moved probably like 8 left. And then it's all just the carry game, you know. Once you get those big angles, it's hard to go through the sticks, you know. Even though you got 550 rep rate, it don't matter.
That was probably the nastiest flush 7-pin I've ever seen. The 4-pin was dancing.
Spares don't matter, kids. You can make all your spares, but you're not going to win.
Please do not take that
You
advice.
bowling the Korean Open this
Kids.
weekend?
Yes, sir.
The squad you bowling?
Saturday at noon.
We'll see you there.
See you then.
Thanks for letting me interview you.
Yep, no problem.
And not hitting me or anything.
2 balls. All right. Big change.
How did I do?
Oh, that was great.
You're great. Maybe we'll have you. We'll bring us down on Sunday and have you walking around interviewing people. You can be the sideline reporter.
That's a primo example of why a live microphone is a terrible idea. The whole "you don't need to make your spares" thing.
Yes.
Definitely need to make your spares. Just don't leave too many if your opponent's striking a bunch.
Well, yeah. See, I guess Brady almost can get away with saying that because he strikes a lot. But not good advice. Young bowlers,
just here to set the record straight.
Young bowlers watching. Spares are very important.
Yes, they are.
Here with Jeremy Ciccone while Chad's warming up here. I got my arm around him too. You can't see it on camera. Jeremy, what are you seeing on this title match pair compared to the qualifying earlier today?
I would say that it's definitely broken down a lot more. The left lane is hooking about 2-3 boards more, so I had to ball down to my force fire to keep it a little cleaner and smoother. The right lane, I think, is getting there too, so I'm about to probably switch to the forge fire on that lane as well.
Just trying to hold the shim and get it to kind of push through the fronts there?
Yeah, everybody kick out the 10 pin with that too.
All right, back to you in the booth. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle.
Get in on this picture.
Save it.
Oh, 100% saving that. That's a gold mine right there, baby. Sorry for everybody watching. I had to take a quick picture of everybody in the booth.
A lot of times that's called a selfie, but there was 4 of us. So
Yeah, see, that's another thing that young kids call it. We're going to
call it an ussy since there were 4 people in it.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
An ussy.
What is an ussy?
What did you call it?
Ussy.
An ussy?
Not a selfie. There was 4 people in the picture.
It's an ussy.
It's a foursome. We have a foursome in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
That's a golf term. When you go out golfing with 3 other people, you go out and play in a foursome.
You do.
All right, so Chad starts off with a strike. We ball changes on the hat lane, too.
With all these shenanigans going on, we missed a strike.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think Chad's throwing the same ball he threw last week also.
Throwing a kinetic?
Kinetic Platinum.
Yeah, I crossed with Chad today, and we struck a bunch. And I did not strike at all. So
the last 2 weeks, Rick is 2 for 2 with crossing with the leader.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to cross with. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out, but I need to lead one of these things.
Oh boy. Now I was going to say I'm back and forth between YouTube and Facebook. This YouTube thing is kind of catching on, Brad.
Oh, YouTube's where you want to be.
There's probably 3 times as many people watching on YouTube as there are on Facebook. So thank you, folks on YouTube. Well, thank the folks on Facebook, too.
I thought you said he was throwing a kinetic platinum.
Maybe he's throwing out in the left lane.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know what that ball was.
I think that's a proof, yeah.
Chad fancies the track bowling balls. Chad's a fan of some track bowling balls.
He is dedicated to track.
He is 100% dedicated to track bowling balls.
I don't really see him throw anything else a whole lot.
I see him throw that kinetic, the emerald,
That's
a
also
lot.
A track bowling ball.
Track bowling ball.
Yep.
Track bowling.
.com.
.com.
Oh, we got a little break there. Ball never wanted to push back where it needed to, but held its line, left the 4-pin.
Looks like Chad is a little quicker with his feet, like he is trying to create some ball speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, it looks like they're both trying to play what's left of the shim.
Yeah.
Towards the 3-pin.
Yep.
I mean, they were clipped when I bowled, and that was a couple of games ago. So I think the more they shape it, the ball's just going to come off it even earlier than that.
See, Kyle's another young buck. He also called it clipped.
Hey, Miss Page is now over on YouTube land. Hello, Miss Page.
Wet dry.
What?
For Brad. Brad calls it wet dry, like it's a shower.
Well, so does Todd.
His head's wet, and one swipe of the towel and it's dry.
And it's dry.
You were much more pleasant when you were bowling.
Yeah, because he wasn't talking to us.
Exactly.
Too busy talking to myself to talk to you guys.
Yeah, Robert. Chad seems like his feet are a little quicker than they normally are. Brad made the comment. It looks like he's trying to generate a little ball speed because he's usually not that quick on his feet when he's going to the foul line.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That one was a little, I think that was a little bit more
They had
airtime
cell
and
phones
also a
back
little
then.
harder.
Have you seen Saved by the Bell? Zach Morris's phone?
Is that when you had to like hit a button 3 or 4 times for a letter? Like
Yeah. The little flip phones.
sounds
Texting
terrible.
back then was difficult.
Or was that like the spinny phone on the wall that you had to turn the rotary phone?
Rotary, yeah. As opposed to the spinny phone on the wall.
Kyle's got nothing to say. He's got nothing.
I did shame Kyle into getting a new phone about a year ago because all we did was make fun of his phone bowling league on Friday night.
Peer pressure generally works on me if I'm a pushover.
Just got a text from Ron Holiday. Ron Holiday saying, YouTube's working great. Tell the gang hey. Hello, Ron Holiday.
Hey, Ron Holiday.
Hey, Ron Holiday.
Isn't it past
Hi,
your
Ron
bedtime?
Holiday.
It's a little late. Thank you for watching.
It's not past Ron's bedtime. Okay, yeah, maybe. Oh, I thought he was going to carry that.
Ron, if you're not doing anything this weekend, come up and see us.
Yep.
Yep.
Coleraine
There's a
Open.
bowling tournament up here.
We have tournaments here at Coleraine Bowl.
I don't think anybody knew that.
Yeah, had lots of them.
My God. It's crazy. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make this commentary fun. And I think the 4 of us right now are the 4 Stooges if we had anybody. Did Ron just text you?
He just texted back and said it is almost my bedtime.
I was close. I knew it was close. Me and Ron are buddies. I know.
He's probably laying down, getting ready to go to bed in about 10 minutes.
Kicking out the 10-pin. Keeping a 10-pin lead on Chad Morris.
Hi, Andrew Sachs.
Oh, boy.
I got to see him bowl on Sunday.
Yep.
Is Drew going to make it in town for the Coleraine Open this weekend?
He's on the roster.
God, I hope
Drew is on
so.
the roster. He's in town. He was here on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. I did see.
Is he back from college
on one of the
for the summer?
Didn't you bowl on Sunday?
Yeah. I saw him Sunday, but is he back for the summer from college?
It's June.
My bad.
So, Rick, what are your thoughts on gas prices right now?
Wow. Well, you caught me in a pickle here. So, I think they're a little bit high.
Yeah?
Honestly, I haven't even looked. Talking about gas prices, Kyle. He asked me what I thought about the gas price.
I didn't know if the angle of the sign was different in the passenger seat or
Yeah, it might be hard to see sometimes. The blind spots over there are worse.
texting and writing can be a treacherous endeavor.
When you were bowling earlier, we were discussing that. Andrea chimed in and said she's bowling next week. So I said, great, I have 2 people I need to shuttle down here. And I said, hell, on the way down here, might as well just stop and pick Rick up, too.
We got room. Brad might have to lower his bowling ball amount that he brings from 12 to 9, but I think we should have room for him.
He brings 12.
I brought 9.
How many balls did you use, Brad?
2.
See, that happens every time. It literally does. You bring so many balls and use 2 or 3 of them.
It's better to have and not need than to
Correct.
need and not have, Richard.
Correct. Correctamundo. It's a good shot by Chad.
At least from squad to squad, if I need a ball that's at home, I can drive home and go get it.
Me too.
Fact.
I can too. It's a little harder of a process for me, but
You got like a moped or something?
It's hard to keep them things balanced on a moped.
I'm surprised I'm not getting roasted right now.
Oh, Jeremy leaving 4. This match is pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jeremy's holding a
It's a rough group.
20-pin lead.
Yep.
19-pin lead
Yep.
currently. But Chad's on a strike, so lots can happen.
Can get very, very interesting.
Boy, our friends on YouTube said our commentary tonight's like watching Saturday Night Live.
At least you only have to listen to us. You don't have to watch us.
That's correct.
This is very true.
We have faces that are built for radio, I think, in the booth.
Yep.
Today.
Good shot by Ciccone. Got a
We could
little
bring
bit
a
of fan
booth camera
crowd
in
for
next time, too.
Ciccone
We
back
could have a
here.
booth camera.
We had one up at HP, and I'm pretty sure Mike Jaczynski flashbanged the booth camera like 45 times. I think we waved at the camera probably for
Yes.
almost 50 times in about 2 hours. It was a lot.
Yeah, we had the one camera pointed at us.
Every time somebody doubled, it was flash pan.
Oh.
That's kind of what my plans are, of adding a 4th camera and have one on the booth so we can actually do the interviews in the booth.
Ooh.
So, I mean, I could add a 4th camera tomorrow. I just don't know if I want to go buy a 4th camera tomorrow.
It's just one more thing you have to set up and tear down.
Yeah,
It's
see,
true.
you're right. If they were wireless, it would be so much nicer.
So do you guys
Post
keep?
match, you should just do the interview on the lane.
We could.
Oh, yeah,
If you
that's
have a
true.
roaming mic.
Well, whoever wins, one of you two is going to interview them live after the finals.
I think we'll let Cook do that. He did a good job back there. I mean, since he's not even bowling right now, he can go do the interview.
He did bowl in a couple games more than
Do I
he
need to
did,
hand
Brad.
him the title? I can hand him the title belt, too.
Oh, Chad. Yeah, Chad's in big trouble now.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, Chad's been in the live stream for these step ladders every week since we've gone to the step ladder. He's got a couple wins, and he's been in the step ladder every week.
And he throws track bowling balls.
I think he needs to buy a locker at Cole Rainbow. What do you think?
I'll give him a locker to put his track bowling balls in.
He's also bowled really, really well at like the shootout or the sweepers over at Northwest.
Using
too.
track bowling balls?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Oh,
Funny enough, he
mixer.
has been.
Pretty much puts the match well in hand for Jeremy there.
Yeah. Barring any.
Jeremy was talking
Disaster.
earlier, and I guess all his regular equipment's on the way out to Vegas, so he's using
Yep.
stuff that was left
Yeah.
here. So,
Yeah.
nice
before
little,
we started.
looks like a nice little $350 cashier here with equipment that doesn't normally throw.
He's bowling the Coleraine Open this weekend, so I think he's going to go at that as well with the same mindset.
That might be a lesson to you kids. Pick up one of your older bowling balls every now and then. Give them some love. They can still strike.
You got to cuddle the ones you like. They'll keep striking.
We don't
Maybe
wanna know
that's what
you
I
do,
need to
Kyle.
start doing.
You don't do that already?
No, I don't cuddle my bowling balls. Maybe that's what's going to give me the lead. I feel like you sleep with a Hero Solid.
My Hero Solid gets the whole left side of the bat.
That's good. That was good. All right, so they're finishing out here. Ciccone is going to be our winner for this evening. Good bowling to Chad. Chad can strike out for 215. Siccone's already at the 250s, so he's going to be the winner.
Jeremy finishes 258. Chad's going to end up with 2-0. Tom, thank you, sir.
I was told to interview you out there on camera.
Oh.
I'll hand you the title belt.
Doug's going to be here next week? Oh, snap. Dougie Fresh. I believe we have Kyle going out. He's going to hand him the belt. This week, Wednesday's champion with a little interview.
Tell me when to stop. Right there. I'm here with Jeremy Ciccone, tonight's champion. First of all, I want to give you this.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You want to pull it over your shoulder or no? Nothing. You want to hold it right there? That's fine. That's fine. What was your game plan out there tonight?
It was just mainly to keep the ball to the right, but not get too soft with it, because definitely there is some hook on the back end. The Forge Fire was definitely calmer when I swung it right compared to the Sigma Sting. So it was a matter of just feed the ball right with the right ball speed and make sure I didn't flat 10.
Yeah, but it looked like you stayed close enough to the hole to where if you cheated it left, it didn't overhook on you.
Yeah, the Forge Fire definitely was the option for that. So I knew it wouldn't. If I missed in, I had a little bit of a hold play area, and even if I swing it a little bit to the right, I knew it had enough back end to come back and save me.
Well, I'd say it worked out pretty well for you tonight.
Yeah, I definitely was happy with it, considering half of my stuff is on its way to Vegas. So
Bowling the Korean Open this weekend?
I am bowling Friday night, and then hopefully I make it then. If not, then I will probably attempt again Saturday night.
We'll see you there. Korean Open, June 18th to the 20th. Korean Bowl. Back to you in the booth. Good bowling, Jeremy.
Thank you.
All right, great job, Kyle.
Great job, Kyle.
Great job by Jeremy.
What
We'll
a
put the
stud.
score up there again. Jeremy Ciccone, 258. Chad Morris, 205. That's tonight's final score. And we will be back here next Tuesday live. We're going to be live a lot. We might have to find a place to keep these cameras put together, because we're going to be live Sunday for the finals of the Korean Open. We are still having our Sunday sweeper later that night, and then so we'll be live then, and we're going to be live again next Wednesday. So, Bowlers, if anybody has any questions, looking for what's going on, you need some help at the Korean Open, message myself or Kyle, and we'll get you set up and ready to go. Brad, thanks for bringing the mic. You got to be here every week now. So
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
We'll be down here for Sunday for the Coleraine Open and see what we can come up with.
sounds great. Rick, thanks for sitting in, buddy.
Absolutely.
Everybody
Absolutely.
have a great night.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.